Roberts, we appreciate you joining us this morning. If you could talk about talk about your game against Alabama State. I know you guys fell short last week, and also preview your Week 8 opponent, Arkansas Pine Bluff.
Yes, it was a disappointing loss last week against Alabama State. Of course, we're still searching for our first victory of this 2013 season. Our kids are hanging in there. They're playing hard. But like you're saying, we just have to go back and work a little bit harder, and hopefully we'll get a chance to get a victory against Arkansas Pine Bluff.
All right, the floor is now open for Coach Rogers, assistant coach at Texas Southern, to take questions.
Coach Roberts, did you guys feel with Coach Ramsey leaving from last year at Texas Southern and joining the staff at Alabama State that his defense would pretty much throw everything at you?
Oh yes, but that's really what Coach Ramsey does. You know, he like to apply the pressure defensive wise. We wasn't surprised. You know, that's just how Coach Ramsey defense plays.
Coach, you look at Alabama State and you see two losses, one to Jackson State and Jacksonville State from the OVC. Just how good is this football team?
This team, you asking about Arkansas Pine Bluff?
We're asking about Alabama State. Of course, they have two losses, one to Jackson State and the other one was to Jacksonville State. Just talk about how good is a team that Alabama State.
Alabama State got an outstanding team. They got a whole lot of Division I transfers, and also they got a solid foundation there. They're either playing them and Jack State. They always them and Jack State always they are always representing the East. So we knew going in that ball game that would be one of the better football teams that we would face in the entire season.
You think Arkansas at Pine Bluff's record is a little misleading?
Yes, of course. I'm sitting here watching film on them now. Is that but they are very formidable. We know that we're gonna still have to play our best ball game to even be able to compete with them. Like I said, and they are scoring points, and that's one thing that we haven't been able to do on a consistent basis this season is to score offensive wise, and Arkansas Pine Bluff have been scoring points.
Do we have any more questions for Coach Rogers, assistant coach at Texas
Robert.
Southern University? I'm sorry, Coach Roberts. My apologies, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
Any more questions for Coach Roberts, assistant coach at Texas Southern University?
What were some of the problems that Alabama's, looking at your offensive numbers, some of the problems that Alabama State's defense presented?
Well, they applied a lot of blitz. It come from different areas, and we knew going in because we playing several freshmen on the offensive line, and then their talent set is there that we are still trying to develop up front and also at the quarterback position there. And it was just going into that game and that type of a ball game. Our kids played hard, but they just couldn't answer the bell against Alabama State.
Any more questions for Coach Roberts, Texas Southern assistant coach?
Coach, what's the morale like among the players? Tough that last season, and now it's a tough start of the season midway through 2013. What's the morale like coming so close against Alabama A&M, and then going through this kind of game with that scoring gap? What was the morale like after the game, and what do you guys, as far as the coaching staff, would do in order to uplift them and get them prepared for the rest of the season, or keep them prepared for the rest of the season?
What we are doing as a coach, and we are remaining very, very, very positive. It's a tough situation when you're sitting at 0-5, but we got 6 ball games left. We've tried to look at the film and try to recognize the mistakes. We've tried to go back, reteach, recoach, refocus, and we're looking forward. We hopefully that we can learn from our past games. And the key to it, we just kind of encourage our kids not to quit. And then it's a better day ahead for Texas Southern, but we have to just sit in there and weather the storm and just keep practicing hard and keep getting better week in and week out.